The search for the missing 5-year-old boy who fell in the Genesee River in Rochester has turned into a recovery mission.
I think that that's what Rochesterians do. When any member of our community is injured or hurt, we all come together as one community.
This is Zy'Jae St. Pierre, the little boy on the minds of so many people in Rochester. New tonight, new information from Rochester police on their search. We learned they brought High Falls to a near standstill today, trying to find the body of Zy'Jae. News 10 NBC's Tom Kowalski joins us live from the Andrews Street Bridge downtown, where he fell into the water Sunday and where a group prayer vigil was held this evening.
Yeah, Nikki, like you said, it wasn't too long ago. This entire bridge right here was absolutely filled with prayers, all for Zy'Jae right here. And it was prayers from the family, from his friends, and of course from the community, people who don't even know who this little 5-year-old boy is. In fact, you can still see plenty of mementos that were left for Zy'Jae right here. There's candles, there's flowers, there's toys galore, all the stuff that a little boy wanted. In fact, in just the past few minutes, I've seen people honking their horns still in support of all the people here. And of course, the biggest show of support, the hundreds of balloons, literally hundreds of balloons all up and down the Andrews Street Bridge here. But of course, this is far from the exact same scene that we saw earlier today. Take a look. Hundreds of people releasing balloons, lighting candles, and praying for Zy'Jae St. Pierre and his family.
We don't know them personally, but they're part of our community.
New tonight, an update on the search for Zy'Jae, but likely not an update the family wants to hear.
This is a recovery operation at this time. We're just trying to locate Zy'Jae and bring him home and get some closure to the family.
In the days since Zy'Jae has gone missing, first responders have been combing up and down the Genesee River right here, including right here in the High Falls Basin. In fact, earlier Tuesday, they were able to bring High Falls itself to a near standstill in order to allow divers to search for the boy.
Since yesterday, we've been working with RG&E to gain approval to reduce the water flow in the river from the Mount Morris Dam. That process takes approximately 24 hours and began yesterday. So today, with the water restricted from the Mount Morris Dam, RG&E was also able to reduce the flow through the Court Street Dam. Additionally, we worked with RG&E to manipulate the gates underneath the inner loop in an effort to rule out that section of the river between the Andrews Street Bridge and High Falls. Let me assure you, there is video. I have seen the video. This did happen, and I pray to God none of you have to see the video.
Community, keep this family in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you for forming a hedge of protection around the family. If you were at the balloon release, I think you saw that. You saw hundreds of community members come out and say to the family that, hey, we support you.
Now, RPD and other first responders have asked any boaters, any fishermen, anyone who hangs out near the Genesee River often to please remember this face. Take a look at that face right there and remember it, because anyone could be the one who finds Zy'Jae right here. We'll have his face in a much better picture on WHEC.com. For now, though, live on the Andrews Street Bridge. Tom Kowalski, News 10 NBC.
We are thinking of that family tonight. Thank you, Tom. The family also has a GoFundMe to support them during this time. We'll have a link on WHEC.com. Now to